Hi everybody, it's Marcie and I am here again. Hopefully Misty will be joining me shortly because I think we figured out how to do this now. But today is Tuesday, so we are visiting another country with Misty King of Go Travel Getaways and her little friend Joy. This week Joy went to Cairo, Egypt. Let me see if she is joining us. Yes, we are. Let me send her a message. Okay, so hopefully one of those is her. Let's see. Okay, well, let's add somebody. Okay, well, we're gonna have to give her a second to make sure she's on. Okay, so today I was going through Egyptian recipes and I found something that sounded amazing, and they say it's a really fabulous recipe from Egypt. Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about where the legend is that it came from. I have to use my computer for this, sorry. I can't remember that much. So it's a traditional Egyptian dessert, but the story behind it's a little, I don't know. According to folklore, this delightful and filling pudding, it's sort of like a bread pudding kind of thing, was named after the wife of a ruler, and I'm going to mess these up, I'm really sorry, Ayyubid dynasty in Egypt. Her rival, Shagarit el-Dor, became the second wife. However, after his death, there was a big dispute over whose son. Oh, here's Misty. Let's see if it's letting me bring her on. Oh, sorry, I hate getting my whole hand in there. Add. Would succeed the Sultan. I think she's coming. And so one of them arranged for the other to be murdered by her handmaidens, her ladies in waiting. So I'm having problems getting Misty on today. So anyway, she bribed her handmaidens to have them murder her. And they beat her to death, allegedly with their slippers. Not sure how that happened. But to celebrate that, the one who survived came up with a really a delicious dessert. I don't know. I guess you gotta. Here, I'll add her again. So this is where the legend behind this. Yay! There's Misty. Where the legend behind this dessert came from. You missed it, Misty. I'll send it to you later.
No, I heard it.
Oh, you did hear it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was here.
Okay. Do you want to tell us about Go Travel Getaways and Cairo? What you're talking about Cairo for? I'm gonna grab this out of the oven.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I am just getting back from Mexico and it's kind of crazy around here trying to catch up. But I am Misty King. I am the agency owner of Go Travel Getaways. I am a full service travel of the
Okay,
really cool things. Oh, this is just I have got to figure out, sorry, not to change the subject, but I've really got to figure out the best way to do this live thing. I have not caught up to you on this. Um,
Yeah.
but anyway, um, holy moly, we're talking about Cairo, Egypt today, right? That's where Joy is.
Right.
And I did hear the crazy thing. I didn't know that about this dish, and it is a very common dessert in Egypt. Um, so anyway, we have some awesome travel packages for Egypt. You can do actually a river cruise. You can go on camelback. You can do the Nile, of course. There's tons of pyramids, Sorry. Like one of these days, I'm actually going to be prepared to go live. They
That's okay, never
have
am.
one of the really cool things that they have while you're there, not only is the like Nile River cruise amazing, but they also have a sound and light show at the Giza pyramids. And I there's just so much to do there and to explore, which I think is why Joy is having a great time there. So
Is she?
um,
And then tomorrow
just
you're gonna
use the
post like
Nile.
special.
Like, I'm sorry.
Tomorrow you post like specials and everything.
Yeah, so tomorrow I will have a special for Egypt. Right now we can't, well, we can get in. It's just a little challenging with COVID. So for next year, we're gonna have a tour that also includes the hot air balloon ride in Luxor. So a lot of fun.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, so uh, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I've got this all ready to go. It's really a fairly easy recipe. The only thing that, I mean, I didn't allow enough time for the uh, puff pastry to cook, but now we're good. So I will turn this down and show you what we're going to do. Okay, so like I told you, it's sort of like a bread pudding. So the bread
Mm.
part is puff pastry, which I've already sort of chopped up. You just cook it till it's like a little crispy. Whoops, missed with that one. Um, and I have doing it in a 9 by 13 pan, but I'm only making half of a recipe, so we're shrinking that down. Whew, this is hot. Okay, chopped all that up. Now, normally you add like all kinds of nuts, and then you add sugar and different fruits and stuff. Well, since this is TCE, I'm going to show you what I'm using. Our cinnamon pecans, our
Ooh.
sea salt, whoops, our sea salt almonds, and our coffee hazelnuts. Now I've chopped them all up, and how easy is this? Just pour everything in. So I'm not adding the sugar because there's sugar in the chocolate. So we've got that. We've got some coconut. It calls for raisins, but I prefer craisins. And we've got the puff pastry in the bottom of that. So we sort of just have to toss this all together so that it's all mixed up.
I love anything with coconut.
Oh, really? That's funny. I was just
Anything
going to
with
send somebody
chocolate.
something with coconut, and I love coconut, but it's one of those flavors that people either love or they hate, and you
Yeah.
don't want to cross those lines. Okay, now I'm going to
Right.
put it
Yeah.
right back in. Oh, I don't think you can see this. I'll scooch it over. I'm going to put it right back into there. Let's move this in the camera view now. There we go. So I just poured it right back into the pan that I cooked the puff pastry in. I'm going to spread it out a little. And now I've got milk. This should be milk and sugar. And again, I'm leaving the sugar out because there's enough sugar in it. So now all you do is you pour the milk over it, and it takes a lot of milk. It normally is 4 cups, but I'm using 2. Okay. Um, Sort of get that all covered. And then let's move this. So now all we need to do is put a little topping on, and the topping, ow, I just realized that came out of the oven. The topping is going to be some heavy whipping cream, and that I am going to put with some sugar. And we use so little of this. I mean, in this size one, I'm going to use 1/4 cup and 1/4 cup sugar. Um, and we're just going to beat this till stiff peaks go, and that's going to be really fast because there's so little of it. Well, my mom loves bread pudding, so I know she's going to love this. Can you hear me at all?
A little bit.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll try and move that away. It's just just gonna take a minute or two. So what we're gonna do when that's done is spread that on top of this and then put it all in the oven. And it doesn't even have to cook that long because really everything's cooked in there. So then it comes out like a delicious bread pudding. I hope. I've never had it before. I've never made it before. I don't know anything about it except what I've read. So that should, oh, we'll get another second or two. Yeah, this is pretty, I mean, it's really one of my easier recipes, even though I'm a little more nervous about it than other recipes since, like I said, I don't even know what it's supposed to taste like. Let's see if this is ready. Yeah, that did not take long. Okay, so now we've got this. We're going to spread it all over. I might, you know, and I think I'm going to whip it a little bit more so it's a little drier. So I will just tell you, and then I will show you a finished picture so that everyone doesn't have to stay on forever. But I'm going to make this really stiff peaks, put it on, and then stick it back in the oven for, I think it said 10 minutes. The recipe, Misty has the recipe on Go Travel Getaway. So that's
Yeah,
it.
you
And I
can
will
check
let you
that
know
out.
how it tastes. I'll show you the finished product and hopefully it'll be delicious.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure it will. One day
Well,
I'm going to
good.
actually get there to be with you and
Right.
actually try.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
so next week, this is now that I have my thoughts together a little bit. Next week, I have my second episode of GTG Explores, which is the second Wednesday of every month. And next week, we are going to actually be talking about river cruising and with Viking Cruise Lines, and they have an awesome package called Pharaohs and Pyramids. It's 12 days, 11 guided tours. So you are seeing it all. So
Wow.
anyway, if anybody's interested in that, they can visit us at gtgexplores.com next Saturday via Zoom. Or not Saturday, Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm still on Mexican
We're
time, I
getting back
guess.
from
The
traveling.
hurricane messed
It
me
happens. Yeah.
up.
Okay. Thanks so much, Misty. And thank you guys all for coming and watching today. And I will show you a finished picture of this. I hope it looks as beautiful as I think it might. So we'll see.
Thanks,
I will see you
Marcy.
guys tomorrow. I'll talk to you later, Misty. Bye.